it's, I've always known journalism to be very straightforward, focused on truth reporting and, kind of hopefully having the public's best interest in mind. So it's crazy now to see how people just are almost avoiding news because they just don't even know who to trust anymore,
Yeah. And even like I mentioned Fox News, CNN is no better. Like maybe I take it more of a grain of salt because I'm more on the liberal side, but they're also biased towards the left. And sadly, the myth of perfect journalism that has the citizen best interest in mind, it's a myth.
Yeah, it's almost like textbook now.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Trying to.
Oh, no.
So.
Yes, fine.
Are there any like projects that you're working on like currently or that you are considering that you like may be inspired to do like in the future?
Oh, I'm working on more than one thing. One of my main projects every year is the social media report. I don't know if you saw that in my bio. I published that with a professor here at University of Oregon. And it's social media consumption habits in the Middle East every year. So that's something consistent in my life that I work on. I'm working on my dissertation now, which, to summarize it, it's how does the geopolitics of Palestine affects how we self-represent ourselves in films. And I chose the period after the year 2000. I have a book chapter in Women in Media. And that's gonna hopefully, it's gonna be a textbook. And I wrote about Claudia Jones. I don't know, she was a journalist, she was a communist, she was exiled to England because of her involvement in the Communist Party in the 40s. So I'm a little bit all over the place, but I literally have so many interests that I'm working on. I'm also working on a discourse analysis, a rhetorical analysis of, so in the Israeli government, the Knesset, they have Arab representatives, and I'm working on rhetorical analysis of a speech that was given one of the Arabs in the Israeli government. In the last paper I'm working on for this year is, and this is like totally new thing, but it's through my research assistant job, is how Palestinians in the US think about sustainability and ecological friendly products and how that has changed with the pandemic. Oh. It's something I've never worked with before, so it's interesting. But yeah, as you see, I'm all over the place.
All of those sound super interesting and amazing, though. I would love to read your chapter in that book, so I'll have to.
Thank you. Oh, once
it's published.
Yeah, of course, the editor came back with edits for me, but once it's published, I'm gonna share it everywhere.
I think that was all we had. Is there anything else you'd like to add for us at the end, or?
That's it. I'm teaching actually international communication this summer. And one of the assignments I give to my students, I usually get 45 students, is to look at foreign media and read their news and compare it to what they consume in the US. Because I take any chance of exposing students to world media. I was like, okay, there's a chance, like go read something that's not US centric. And even in scholarship, I think also it's important to read for by POC authors, and especially in the field of media and media history, it's predominantly white straight men who, the field. So I'm trying to like look for those authors. And I was like, no, just because they're like not white male, it doesn't take anything from how valid their arguments are. So yeah, this is what I try to focus on now.
If anything, it might make it more valid because we all know rich white men have not been the most honest. So yes, I fully support that. So I think that was it. Thank you so much, Hadil, for meeting with us today. It has been such a pleasure talking with you and finding out more about you and your projects. We've learned so much today, so this has been great.
Yeah, and good luck.
Thank you so much. Yes, thank you for taking the time out. So
of course.
Have a wonderful rest of your day and a good weekend.
You too.
Thank you.
Thank you.